term for humans who practice any creative art by using their imagination, skills, and observation to convey ideas, emotions, and love. Some say artists are the simple people with complex mind that shares a unique perspective and find personal fulfillment through creativity. Every dream starts with a late night conversation with our own self. But in my story, it all started with the craze of being good at everything. So if I see someone doing something that provokes me in a way that challenges my inner creativity, there is no way I'm not doing that thing. Being an autodidact, I love to self educate myself about everything. And now I'm 20 something years old and I have been documenting my visuals through filmmaking. Now, being this young, sometimes I wonder that if I am in a position to be sharing what I have comprehended. Like I know there is still so much life to be lived, and with that, so much wisdom to be acquired. But regardless, I still like sharing what I have because you really never know who it could impact. While growing up, I always had this feeling that I can do it better. And by better, what I mean is that when you have no experience about something but still have the confidence to do it in a better way. Ever since I was a kid, there is something about the cinema that always made me wonder how it all happened. How one person was able to become another. How does a character evolve through a consistent arc of improvement? How the story becomes the soul and the script becomes the blueprint. How can everyone gather around to catch a glimpse of a person they have never met? The fancy dream to be the one, to get famous globally, to be in the mainstream, being always in the limelight, flashing coming from every corner, making everything bright. And no doubt, it really sounds fun until you face the stark reality. Not everyone around you will understand you at the beginning and ask you lots of questions about who you are and what you are dreaming. They will listen to you very carefully and explain to you further that why you should not be dreaming, that it is impossible and this is something you should not be aiming. The reality of being on the other side, where you realize that it was more than a fancy dream. As an audience, we get too excited by listening and viewing something that is purposely made with the intention of entertaining us. It is true that the stage is mainly designed for the artist, but it is for the audience too. Where the light is the ultimate guide, it tells the audience where exactly to look and what mood they should be feeling. Often without the audience realizing they are being manipulated. This takes hours and hours of practice and rehearsals. Due to this, all our attention goes to the spotlight, never to the wings, where performers are hidden, waiting for their cues. Just like that, we never look at the bigger picture, the struggles, the financial instability, lack of business skills, anxiety while waiting impatiently for that one call, and majority the societal undervaluing of art, and hurdles like rejection and perfectionism, resulting self doubt and the most unstable questions like how can I draw the attention? Do I need one to play one? Am I doing the right thing? Every artist in their lifetime has gone through this and may have encountered questions like despite of all these things, what do you do for work? And are you even earning? You will feel blank at times. But being stubborn and accepting the situation is the only option. Accepting that art is bigger than the artist. It was and it is the most possible way to change someone's perspective or to create a huge impact. It doesn't matter if you are experienced or not, because sometimes lack of experiences open up the gates of opportunities. It is never enough only to be a student at the beginning. It is a position that one has to assume for life. Learn from everyone and everything, from the people you meet to the people who inspires you and to the ones you want to inspire. At every step in our life, there is the opportunity to learn, and even if learning lesson is purely remedial, we must not let ego block us from hearing it again. Because at some point, we have convinced ourselves that our knowledge and intelligence is more than enough. By staying in a comfort zone that ensures that we never feel stupid, and by that, we never challenged to learn or to reconsider what we know. Never make yourself dependent on the constructive criticism that is not constructing anything, because it may lead to a creative block that is going to be an obstacle for you. And to come out of it, you may have to take a break. You can try the solo table theory or going to the places you have spent your childhood, where you have your finest memories. Just never forget that you are one step away for becoming the living proof for the one who is still trying, for the little child looking up to you, because you once did it too.